What's up? What's up? What's up? Yes, this is your girl, Donna Denise Walker. Welcome to my channel. Come on in, come on in. While you're here, don't forget to leave your comments. Hit the poll. Don't forget to hit the poll. And tell me what you think about the poll in the comments as well. So today is my vlog. My vlog is basically to keep your mindset right. Whatever that takes, keep your mindset right. So come on in, come on in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to my channel. Thank you guys so much for all the people who have subscribed to my channel. I really love you guys. Thank you so much. I am honored. And I hope that this channel is everything that you expected. If you guys have any suggestions for this channel, definitely go ahead and hit a sister up and email me, the Donna D. Walker podcast at gmail.com. Or not only if you have suggestions for my channel, or if you got a hot topic, or you have like a food suggestion. The first of the year, I'm going to be reviewing stuff. If you have any suggestions for me to review something, you want me to be a guest on your show, yada yada yada. Hey, that's the email. Bam. Matter of fact, let me see if I can pull that email up. There it is. There's the email right there. So, on the show, suggestions, review suggestions, all of that, the Donna D. Walker podcast at gmail.com. And let's make it happen. Yes. So I'm sitting here drinking some carrot and ginger juice. I made it on my live yesterday. So if you guys would like to click in the description, of course, when I'm off of here, or go back to my videos later, you could check out one of my last lives. I think I did a couple between this live here. But anyway, I made carrot and ginger juice, and it is so refreshing. It tastes so good. And I think I recommend it. I do. I recommend it. Mm, I'm drinking it. It tastes so good. So, um, yeah. Yeah, go ahead and definitely go ahead and check it out. And if you want to know how to make it or how I made it, so basically I use some carrots, which was like 1.5 pounds of carrots, which technically for my house, I probably need about 4 pounds of carrots to go ahead and make it. Did I say ounces or pounds? I don't know. Anyway, a bag. I did 1 bag of carrots, and then for my family, I probably need 4 bags, but because of the holidays, it's a little expensive. So when I went and picked up the bag, it was like $4. So that would have been $16, almost $20 in carrots just to make. Technically, would have been maybe 2 glasses apiece for my family members, and somebody would have got left out. So maybe 1 glass apiece, and then everybody wouldn't have been satisfied. But anyway. Whew, I tell you, prices going up. All right, so guys, this is the reason why I came up with the subject that I came up with. And the reason why I came up with this subject, and you guys can tell me if I'm wrong or right, please go ahead and put it into the comments. And I will go ahead and respond in the comments as well. So you'll see my name up there responding. Please be mindful of other folks in the comments. I know I can't tell you guys what to do and everything else like that. But we peace and love over here. So let's keep it at peace and love. So anyway, the reason why I came up with this topic, because I think it's really important. And to tell you about this topic, I got to tell you why I came up with the topic. I was talking before with you guys about how important it is not to spend some other people's time. Like everybody's time's precious. You guys' times are precious. My time is precious. Everybody's time is precious. And we take moments in time to spend with each other. So when you take advantage of somebody's time, it's not cool. It really isn't. And that's why we always have to keep a peace of mind. You know what I'm saying? Because the things that don't work for us personally, guys, people who coming in, don't forget to hit the poll. Hit the poll, please. Hit the poll, and I will put in the comments towards the ending of this video, with the percentage of the poll is. So please don't forget to hit the poll. But yeah, peace of mind is very important. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm not trying to come on here and preaching and stuff like that. And I think one time I was on here and I was giving my opinion, and somebody put in there, here we go, somebody thinking they're somebody's psychiatrist. Honey, I am nobody's psychiatrist, okay? Nobody's therapist, nobody's relationship coach, nobody's communication coach. I'm just basically on here expressing myself. And if it can help maybe one or two people, I actually feel good. You know what I'm saying? So this is a make me feel good moment. So if you want to put that as a label, go ahead and do that. But yeah, I think that we really need to keep our peace of mind. Peace of mind is very important. And the reason why I say it's important, because it also reflects on our health. I think it was either yesterday or day before yesterday. I was on here just celebrating and so amazed at the folks who have lived up in their 80s, 90s, and hundreds. Like, for real. I mean, that is a beautiful thing. It makes you feel like, woo, that's a whole century, a whole century. And I reflect on it so much because Big Dan Dyke, he was 100 years old, I think, on the 14th. I think either the 14th or 15th, he turned 100 years old. And I grew up watching him, and I was a little girl watching black and whites, and he was already, up there in age. You know what I'm saying? So this guy is, I'm not really up, but you know what I'm saying, considering to me being a little kid, blah, blah, blah. So anyway, um, he's always has so much energy, and he seemed as though he was a person who was full of life. And to me, unless they show some other nefarious videos or stuff like that, and I pray that there's nothing like that out there, but to me, when he did his most recent video, I thought it was pretty cool, because one of the things he talks about, because the person asks him, well, how can you explain to us? Now I'm putting in my own words, but basically wanted to know, how is it that you made it to 100 years old? Like, how did you do that? You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, wow. And I was like, all like 10 toes down, just like, what? What? How did he do this? And he talked about mindset. He talked about, how important it is to keep your mind clear of all these negative things out of your life. And I don't know, for something, it hit different for me personally, because I feel like a lot of times, and I've heard people say this, and I always dismiss it as technically they're being negative. But I've heard people say, when somebody says that, some kind of illness or ailment is on them, they say, oh, that's because they think negative. Now, mind you, the illness or ailment on them is not necessarily the core reason of them being negative. But personally, I think that it doesn't help at all being negative. I think being positive is a good way to go, especially when your body, when our bodies, we go through a lot of stuff with our bodies. And because of, things different from back then than now, even eating something could be cancerous or something to that effect, right? And, I've been in situations where I'm sitting in front of the doctor and they told me I had a tumor, you know what I'm saying? But the very next thing that this particular doctor said to me, be in a positive mind. It helps with your healing, with the healing process. And this is a professional doctor saying this. So now, fast forward to Dick Van Dyke. They asked him, like, what is this longevity thing with you about? What is this about? He basically reflect on his father, who felt according to him, Allegedly, this man was not a very nice guy, right? So he, or not necessarily nice, maybe just a lot of anger, just because, you could have anger in you, but not necessarily be an evil person. It's just that you're easy to get upset or whatever, right? And so he decided not to incorporate that in his life, to be happy. There's some stuff that you have to have a mindset about. There's some stuff that we can never change at the moment. Definitely can't change the stuff that happened in the past. You know what I'm saying? Whether you was on the bad or the good end of it, you cannot change it. That's the past. But you can change your present and what you're doing now to your future. Me and my husband talk a lot of times, and me and him are on this weight loss and gain situation. And, you know, sometimes I feel like, oh, I can get into those moments. Now, I listen, when I speak about depression and stuff like that, that's real. You know what I'm saying? But what has been helping me personally, these are things that are personally helping me. I have to immediately reflect on all the positive things that are happening and literally going down a list of the blessings I do have in my life. And as soon as I hit my kids, my family, my good friends, I start to feel better. You know what I'm saying? With the core things that the doctor told me that I need to work through. Keeping a good mindset. And that's one of the things that Dick Van Dyke talked about, is keeping a really good mindset. And the reason why I keep reflecting on this, and the reason why this is today's vlog, because we're coming into the holidays. Now, first of all, the holidays has a spirit about it, which is joyful and happy, and everybody's just, but it also has another component to it, and that's stress and depression, because you get stressed out because you're probably not in that financial, way, and you can't do all the things you want to do, or you're just stressed because this is also a time where a lot of different family members come together, and that could be stressful in its own. So it can be that way. But the best way I would suggest personally, even for myself, to get through this is to be in an open mindset and realize that life goes on every second, every moment. We are always in the next section of our lives. So to sit and anticipate and worry and assume is a waste of our time. Be in the moment, be happy. You know what I'm saying? So I just felt like vlogging about this. Sometimes it's good to say things out loud, and again, if it's helping someone or whatever, please let a sister know. Mhm. Okay, guys, speaking about the Christmas spirit, before it was like a big bahamba. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm not getting no Christmas presents for nobody. I'm just going to be in the moment, be happy, and show up with a pumpkin pie and be like, Bob, that's it, or a sweet potato pie, depending on whose house I'm going to. Some people like sweet potato, some people like pumpkin pie. That's a great debate right there, y'all. I mean, woo, honey. That's a heated debate for some reason. I don't know why that's so heated, but it's up there. But I got into the Christmas spirit. I really did. I really did. I got into it so much that I'm actually going to go look for some gifts from my heart. Because I definitely can't do it with my pocket, because the pocket is light to nothing. All right. Matter of fact, I'm like, can I hold some change? Can I hold something? I mean, it's whew, honey, but I'm a gift from my heart. And I got my 4 kids. That's my 3 boys and my daughter-in-law. So that's my 4 kids. I have to go ahead and get them something for the holidays, and I'm looking forward to spending time with them. Christmas Eve is with my daughter-in-law and her family. The extension of that family is awesome. And then in Christmas Day is with the extended family, which is really nice. So I'm looking forward to those holidays, and I'm hoping that you guys have a blessed holiday too. some folks, I spoke to just one person, their holiday's about being to themselves. They don't want to see near person on that day. And that works for them. So I hope whatever your holiday is for you, it's like a blessed one. For real, real. All right, guys. So I'm gonna come off of here. Uh y'all check out the poll. All right. Thank you guys for answering the poll. And just to let you guys know, I got some things coming up for the first of the year, and one of them is Donna's review. I'm very excited about that. Originally, when I was talking to you guys about the review, excuse me, I'm sitting here drinking my carrot juice, delicious. By the way, I'm gonna tell you about the review in a second, but let me tell you about the carrot juice real fast before I forget. So it is carrots and uh um oh gosh, I can't think. Carrots, cinnamon, of course, some uh condensed milk and ginger. And that's what I put into it, and it is freaking delicious. Okay. Okay, so let me tell you about the review. So originally with the review, um, I was gonna do this whole go out to restaurants and go eat and review and, give, tell you guys what I think about it. So still going to do that and looking forward to that, and especially going to different types of restaurants. And of course, if you guys have suggestions for restaurants, definitely go ahead and do it. That email that is streaming at the bottom, the Donna D. Walker podcast at gmail.com, that's how you do it. And I'm also going to add to it, and I've said it a couple times in my lives, that I am going to do the whole um, review makeup, review clothing, fashion, locations. I'm going to do all of that, food, product, and I'm going to incorporate everything. So I'm kind of glad that I named it Donna's Reviews because it's reviewing everything. And it's starting up in the first of the year. So please look out for those videos and all that other good stuff. Um, I did get a lot of interview requests, and I got a lot of people asking about my interviews. Okay, so in the in everything going on in my life, including the holidays, interviews will not start back up until the next year. The beginning of next year, I'm starting my interviews back up. So, for the people who have put their interview requests in, please forgive me if I've set up something with you and now it's being pushed off to the first of the year. I hope that you're still interested at that time. And for those who would like to come on the channel, the floor is open for you guys to come on. You could just be a host with me and we could talk about subjects. Or if you have something amazing that you want to share with the audience, you can definitely go ahead and do that. Hot topics are always welcome to talk about. And then, of course, I got to reach out to my fellow people who are in the entertainment industry, singing, dancing, acting, producing, whatever it is that you do, you are more than welcome to come on here and tell us about your latest project. And speaking about a suggestion, this is a Christmas suggestion. Um, Glistening in the Snow. Definitely go ahead and check that out, starring Evan Gibson. And definitely go ahead and check out the IMDb if you want to read up about it to see what it is, see who the cast members are. Everybody did a phenomenal job. So definitely go ahead and do that. So with that being said, and I always have to say this to you guys because it's like the most important thing. And I love saying this. I love you, man. You guys have a blessed day. I hope you enjoy yourselves. Um, Depending on when you're listening to this, if you're listening to it live, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. If you are just randomly going through and you see this, what's up? Leave your comments. Everybody, please share this video. And until the next time, make sure you hit the notification bell. And again, I love you, man.